And welcome, citizens one and all, to the first episode of single player mode. I've been playing a little bit in single player. We've got things in order here. We're gonna set up our first ever camp. Single player is interesting, guys, and actually pretty fun to play on because the lag of the multiplayer service is not there. So everything paths correctly, everything aggroes a bit more efficiently. So it can still be a fun challenge. That Skull Gang is pretty close, and they've come over this way 2 or 3 times now, but you can see they really move differently in single player versus like official service, etc. Maybe they work better in private service, but anyways, first things first for our base. Let's set up a log mallet, and then we're going to need a lot of different things here, because we're making a camp. We're not just building a cabin, but we're building camp. So you're also going to need stone forge, tannery, and we're in spinning wheel. Then make sure to turn all your fiber into rope because it's going to be better suited like that, plus its experience. At some point we'll need a table saw, but to start with, this is all we're going to need. So we got the mallet. So let's set that up. So right click with the mallet is going to let you access things. And I think we're going to build on the upside of this, just to be a little more protected from those bandits out there, because they do aggro pretty easily. So let's come up here and take a look around, see what we think. But so far with Outlaws of the Old West, guys, I'm really enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. So when the mallet's out, in fact, let's kill these 2 trees first. And then we'll get to building. We're going to establish base camp. Our first, we'll just call it the hunting cabin and everything that goes with it. But we're going to get a few things going ASAP. There's some stuff that we really need to have happen. So with the mallet out, we're overweight right now. So that's slowing us down pretty good. But our character at this point is crafting rope. So we have all those stations done. So with the mallet out, it's a right click. Go to log foundations. I've not seen that one before. That's a new addition, actually. Different degrees of a triangle there. So let's just do the plain wood foundation. I'm gonna have it facing over the water here like this. We're gonna do 4 wide. We'll do 1 more layer here. And that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. I think we'll take it out by 2 more if we can. No? Okay, can we do anything on the sides here? Maybe 1 more over here. Make it big enough to really have some of the groundwork done initially. Would be good. Is that gonna clip there? Not really, but let's take it this way. That's too deep there. Okay, that's okay. I'm good with the unique shape. Just make sure we have space enough for everything. It's gonna be a little more unique than normal, but I'm fine with that. There we go. What about that? Perfect. That actually turned out rather well. It's matched all the way across. Now if we could just clip a few of these in here. 1, 2, 3. Alright, anyways, I know we're going kind of big with the first thing, guys, but now let's go ahead and let's take those 3 workbenches, stone forge, and I like to just right click to use these. Let's put the forge down here in this wing over here. Is this 2 wide or 3 wide? Yeah, they're both pretty much the same, kind of. All right, so let's stick this down here. Nice. Now the tannery itself, we're just going to kind of stick this outside. It fits better out here. Now let's get our leather going on that immediately. We didn't have much of it, but we needed those 2 pieces specifically. Then I don't think we don't have enough pelts or anything to do anything else. But take that. And then this is probably the most important, spinning wheel. And you can place these on the ground if you can get them to clip correctly, and you can place them in the base. But we're going to need the spinning wheel pretty early on because we need to make as much cotton yarn as possible, always. And same with the canvas. And if we can craft any yarn, no. But that yarn, that cotton yarn is going to become some very important things on down the line. And let's go ahead and come over here. And no, we don't need to make anything right now, but let's talk about the other workbenches that are going to make sense pretty soon. Like after you get the foundation down, there's a few other workbenches and things that you would really be well advised to get going. Now, as you can see here, to even make any of the storage bin, you're going to need planks. So we'll do one table saw, and we'll do carpentry, and we will do metal work. We're going to actually get the smoker done pretty soon too. Sewing bench is going to happen soon, and then weapons bench is going to happen soon because we need to get those things coming in ASAP. And that's a good start. So let's get prepared to put all those down. And we'll get back to building. Alright, so there's the table saw. And we'll immediately set the table saw to work. We're going to do about 50 planks here initially. Now you can shift click this and hit craft all, but we don't want to craft all, but we need about 50 planks. We did farm a lot, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. So let's get this going, because it's 5 per, so we should be okay, but let's get this right there, I think. No, one more. There it is. So we'll let that work. This looks like it's already done. No, it's still going strong. Okay. Next up, we'll go ahead and review here what we need next. And I think most important, because again, guys, the goal right now is to get things going, like longevity at this point. Let's go grab this node here, because we're going to wind up needing that stone pretty quick. Whenever they're close, I always make a split to grab them. Pretty flat area out here too, so we can hopefully wall some things off eventually. There's a bear out there running pretty hard. There we go. But we definitely are going to be well short of stone. I can see that already. Let's go ahead and do a little bit into combat. We want accuracy to increase range damage. Melee I don't necessarily care about. Ooh, that's some crazy wind. So at this point, we're kind of waiting for these machines to finish up, and then we're going to get back to work on the base itself. All right, that one's still working, that one's still working. Okay, so while those work, let's go ahead and do walls. So we're going to go to walls, start with log walls. We'll do a front center, and then we'll swap to the walls themselves. Now, if you ever have the gaps like this, it's because the wall is rotated. So just scroll wheel back to close it in correctly. Let's do a couple of windows. And then it's always right click, and I really like how it works out. I mean, it's quick and smooth. So now the goal is to get everything just kind of shut in and go from there. Be careful with your windows early on, because they are expensive, especially with the other types of crafting material. Windows are going to wind up costing you quite a bit, so I always take it easy with windows. At least initially. I like to do a couple, but I definitely do not overdo it like I do with later crafting. I like the plank and I like the brick bases, so at this point we do have some more workbenches done. The metal workbench, we're going to review that pretty much immediately here. That's a really good one to have early on, as well as the carpentry workbench. I mean, both of these are going to be your bread and butter. There's a lot of stuff on these that you're going to need. Axe and pick early on. The spear, I wouldn't advise it. The throwing knives are good. Fishing pole, though, pretty soon on, it's going to be really, really useful. But we really need to get a bed down more than anything right now, and just even the basic bed can be pretty costly. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure the carpentry is the basic bed, yeah. So a rope, canvas, plant fiber, planks. Okay. So all our machines are running for that right now. So we're gonna get some more plant fiber and planks. So yeah, in the meantime, we're gonna see how this is doing. It'll let me. Not let me click. Sometimes it locks up like that. Just give it a minute. Sometimes you just gotta wait. So while that sorts itself out, let's go ahead and look at the roof. I really wish there was like a full corner piece for the roof. I mean, there's that, but the clipping on it is really weird. That's actually a new piece as well. The triangle slope is definitely different. So let's go ahead. And start with closing in these ends here. So we'll do the full slope. This is what I prefer. Yeah, this is going to get intricate. Very intricate very quickly, but we're gonna opt for one story for now. We can always knock the roof out at a later date if we need to. See, this is what I'd like to see, is I'd like to be able to fill that in with these sloped pieces, but I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, see, it's just the wrong angle entirely. But there needs to be a triangular piece for that, and I don't believe there is. Not even that. So this doesn't work. So we gotta knock that down. Yeah, still not letting me click E at all. Lovely. What else is new? So let's go ahead and finish the roof we have, and we'll try and come back to that later, because I would hate to have to reset the whole client. Now the nice part about the chimney is it just clips right through. And you can raise and lower this as well by holding E, which doesn't want to work right now again. So I think right to there. No. Ooh, that's gonna be a nasty fit. A nasty fit. Okay. We're going to have to raise this in some places to make it work correctly. There it goes. Now it wants to work again. So, like I said, sometimes it just takes a minute. Okay, so let's review this. We have this standing torch, and I believe it's still broken. Like, it was glitching out previously, but now it looks like it's working correctly again. Okay, so let's loot all this. We're going to take all that cotton yarn and we're going to turn it into cloth bandages for the time being. And we'll do a bed soon here. So let's go ahead and delete that. So now we're at the point of how do we close this in without it becoming a huge problem. As you can see, this is not going to work. So let's keep lining this up and we'll go from there. Yeah, these gaps are always hard to close off. So it's going to be a little bit of a raised ceiling there. Looks like we're going to have to run this down the middle. See, if we could just do that all the way down, that would look grand, but you run into these big gaps again. So yeah, as you can imagine, the roofs get tricky to close sometimes, because there's really no answer on how to close that once you start down this path. Yeah, I don't have the answers here right now. well, let's just finish up this part and we'll go from there. Like, I would love to see this stretch down the whole length. It's not working. Let's try this piece. Don't mind me, guys. We're sorting this out, as we should. It's too big. Don't. Alright, it's the left one for sure. There we go. Come on, clip, 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 clip. Maybe it is the big one. There it is. Yeah, that's gonna work. And then I guess we do the same over here. Yeah. Good. Then we go ahead and we do the ceiling, the roof, this big slope. There we go. And then we don't know how to close that off. Good times. Alright, let's finish this up. So that's down there, so this needs to be down here too. Another big triangle like this. But yeah, guys. The roofs aren't bad. Let's look at these benches now. So that's the bed. Then for this one, outright to begin with, we don't need anything out of here, but this is going to have your more down the line tools that you're going to wind up using eventually. So you need to keep your eyes on those things. Nice wall lantern. And even nicer, a ceiling lantern. Okay. So let's keep going with the ceiling there. And again, let's also close this in. You used to be able to rotate these, but they've fixed that, so you have to use the right and the left side ones at this point in time. And depending on the angle you stand, I guess. Now, you can also get a sledgehammer to recover materials, but since this is just, you know, pretty basic material, it's not a huge loss. We're going to have to do this. There's no way around it. We're going to go level 2. We're going to have to close it in like that, probably straight across, honestly. And then we're still going to have to deal with this trouble piece right here. Yeah, as you can see, we did that wrong. Beautiful. And I hate gaps of any sort, so we're also going to put a pillar there to deal with the gaps. It always actually looks pretty cool. To me anyways. Now we're going to stretch this gable down the middle, all the way down, to at least there. And then we're going to finish the roof. With the partial slope, I think is what we're going to need now. The half slope. Still too big. Alright, flat it is. Flat roof all the way across. It's just going to be that. We made it work. Let's go ahead and finish it up further with the gable. All the way down. We'll put that in there. As you can see, guys, this is quite intricate at times, and I think we can make this work. Almost. See, you can't reverse the triangles yet. I would love to be able to reverse the triangles, but you cannot. So this is kind of Like typically you'd be able to flip and reverse and close that up, so hopefully they develop a reverse triangle here soon. Like the only thing that makes sense at this point is to just block it in entirely. Because there's no piece that fits here naturally. See, you should be able to just fully spin it. Try the half size. Nothing. Nope. We're going to revisit this, I think. Yeah, sorry guys, we're extremely focused on finishing this part right now. This is a big important piece of the puzzle here, honestly. Yep. I'm gonna do this and delete that. Just bring it close like that, and then we're gonna go again with the straight across the flat roof, a log roof instead of the log ceiling. 2. Problem solved. We're going to do the log roof over here too. I think this will look really good from outside, and we can always have room for improvement at a later date. And we are enclosed fully. So let's celebrate by adding 2 ceiling lanterns. And now let's check and see next for the camp what is going to be the priority here as far as what we need. And I will say a well will absolutely have to happen. We need, let's see here, we need, oh, here we go. I would like to grab those planks now, in fact, right? So we have 50. We'll see what we can make off of those 50 planks. Here we go. We don't need the shoe hat bench this early on. We need the gunsmith table. We don't yet need the grinder. We don't yet need the saddle station. But the sewing bench would be good. We can get some clothes on ourselves here, and then the anvil would also be good. And that's a good start for benches we need early on. And now let's look in here. I would like to go ahead and make the stove so we can cook. And I would like to perhaps go ahead and craft some kind of box to use. Let's go ahead and go for a safe. Why not? All right. Good stuff. Let's get this. Uh-oh. Is that a bear? Let's get a door up quick. Is that a bear or is that my stomach? Oh, it's a bear. Ooh. No time like the present to get that weapons workbench down. Oh, where is it? Sir, just hold still a minute and deal with you shortly. Where's the blunderbuss? Iron, 20 iron bars. Yeah, there's a bear right outside the house. Alright. Ooh. Remind me to take that stuff out, okay. Oh, he's mad. He is mad. He is mad. He is mad. I'm glad we got that door up so quick. Let's come back over here. Let's do 3 sets of that. And while we wait, let's go ahead and put down the oven. Nice. Right there. And with this one too, can you increase the height? Very cool. Let's put a little bit of coal in there. Let's ignite that and get some meat cooking. Let's see if we can cook anything else while we're at it. I don't know what this turns into, but we'll find out shortly. Very nice. And let's go ahead and put this anvil down as well. What was that for again? Yeah, we'll need that for the glass. So now we're waiting on these 20 iron bars so we can make a blunderbuss. So we can kill said bear. Where is he? Where'd he go? I hear him. Gracious me. What a day, man. Alright, I think we had some stuff to finish up here. Yes, there we go. So let's get back to what we were doing. Let's go ahead and hang the lanterns. This is exciting stuff. We'll put one in the darker spot there. And we can look right at it, actually. There we go. We'll put one other one. Kind of just, right there. Something like that. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. How's this doing? So we got 10 cooked meat. I know we need to... I'd rather have that smoked. And we really need some water. Let's do the sewing bench. So, make sure you get a door on your base, guys, pretty quick. I think we have a well to place yet, too. Yeah, we'll place that soon. Let's do the safe. While we wait, we'll put the safe right there. I love the safes, because you can also put all your money in them. We have 11, 15. Now, we can't die right now, because we don't have a bed. We can't make a bed because we can't go outside right now. And we need a few other things to make a bed at this point in time. We also want an outhouse. But we need the plant fibers. We got 10 more bars, so we're going to weight it down. As far as other things we need to make, there's really not much. I kind of like using the railing to split things, so we might think about doing that at some point. I like kind of making areas of loot, etc. Like that. We can fill this all up with saves. This will be furnaces and stuff. I wouldn't mind a ladder or something up there if we're allowed to do that. Can we just remove this? Yeah, if you hold E and press, you can move things. So this would make sense over here since it's part of the furnace stuff. Yeah, can we put a ladder up to that window? Because that would be awesome. Oh, but now can we put the log ceiling, which is this one. Yeah, there we go. Guess we got a little view now. We might expand upon that in the future. We can still access everything here. Alright, so we got like 2 minutes yet on all these bars. We really need some water before we die. Let's see if those blackberries and stuff turned into anything here. No, they didn't. Alright, take all. But it looks like could be potential storage in the future. Alright, so auto stack. Alright, let's see if we can just reach out the window and place this well. How about that? Does that work? Oh. So close yet so far. We're gonna die soon of thirst if we're not careful. Oh. Ignite, okay. 2 more. Talk about a waiting game. I mean, we can kill it with a slingshot, but I honestly don't know where it is right now. So let's come down here and grab the ammo. I can hear it still there, unless that's some other creature. I think it's literally, like, right down there, man. Wow. Scary. Scary stuff. Alright. Let's come down here and make the blunderbuss. Right here. Blunderbuss, I suggest, is the first gun you ever make. It is extremely strong. And with the black powder weapons, all you need is the ball ammo, which only costs iron ore. Whereas with the other ammos, you need gunpowder. So the blunderbuss with the ball ammo is the best starter weapon in the game. Absolutely. the only thing you'll really ever need, unless you want to mess with the other guns. You never will outright need any other gun besides like the more long distance rifles, because yes, the excuse me, the blunderbuss is very, 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 very strong. So let's go deal with Mr. Bear here, and then we'll get some water, and then we'll build a well. We're well on our way to having our first camp done. Where is he? Did his sound glitch out and I've been scared this whole time? Nope, there he is. Ooh, buddy. He got stuck up under there. Alright, well thank you, sir. We'll take a dip over here. And when you swim in the water or walk in the water, typically your character will drink. So we're set. Let's get this well down. Right near the base. Right there. Nice. Let's take another drink just for good luck there. We got more of everything. Alright, auto stack and sort. Good, we got plenty of ammo. Beautiful shot, beautiful kill. Let's go get that plant fiber so we can make a bed so we can set a spawn point. And then that pretty much is the last piece to the puzzle of your first base. All that we really have left to do is windows, and that's going to be in miscellaneous. And for the log windows, they are cheap and easy, but most other windows are going to cost glass, etc., so they can add up quick. Let's put the last ones in here. I'm assuming... yeah, we just press E to open. That's pretty cool. They're like storm shutters. Let's leave them open. So that bear was stuck up under the house. Yeah, let's get some clothes too if we can. Simple pants. And a simple shirt. And then I guess a bandana. Now with the clothing, I used to have to do the right click on it. Yeah, let's just do that. Where's the shirt? There we go. Ah, much better. Very nice. Okay, yeah, bed now, and then that's honestly the last piece of the puzzle for really getting a basis of a camp off the ground. Now there are more intricate machines that you're going to need to go into. And while those cook, we're going to come out here and chop all these trees. We're going to need all this wood. Now the nice part about doing the single player again is I do have time to farm on the side to set things up to build, which makes life easier. The biggest thing is getting the base established. As you can see, the roofs can get pretty intricate at times. And I don't know why, but wearing clothing gives us health. I don't question that at all. I would actually like to put a few points in health next I can. And that bear must spawn nearby, because yeah, that scared us. That scared us pretty good. I would say we're about set as far as like establishing all the basics. This is all basic stuff. And I think next up we'll develop all this further. This is definitely like a trapper cabin. Pretty basic trapper cabin. Let's get a few more going here. You will never have enough planks. Planks are one of the biggest issues of keeping up with, especially at the higher levels. Once you want to start building with the more advanced materials, like you'll never have enough planks. Let's do 50 more, and let's get that bed made. Right there. Let's go ahead and do one pick and one axe, and a canteen, because you're going to need a canteen. Absolutely, you're going to need a canteen. And then we need to stop wasting time down here, and we need to get a bunch of bricks cooking, because you're going to need bricks for some of the basic things. Then let's go ahead and get the grinder crafted. And where is it? The grinder. Planks. Of course, that needs planks too. Start with 50 brick. And I think we will do a little bit of a wall here at some point. Let's get a little more leather going as well, if we can. Very nice. Yeah, I think we look okay. That grinder. What does that cost? Yeah, we need 20 planks for that, so we're just waiting on the planks at this point. Okay. Let's go ahead and leave a little fuel in here. Reignite that, and we'll put the meat back in there. Next up is going to be, again, a smoker. In fact, yeah. A few more bricks on the list. We looted that already, I believe. No, we didn't. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Take all. Let's get that bed put in. Let's just right click. Right there. There. Set spawn, or press E just to set spawn. I would like to get a vest, honestly. Let's see if we can make one that I would like to look no, we need leather for the fringed vest, but that doesn't matter because we're wearing the fringed shirt already. Let's get that shirt instead. I'll prefer that one. Ah, there we go. Fancy. Proper homesteader look now. Canvas vest. Let's do that, okay. Simple. There we go. Yeah, pretty fancy looking, okay. Take all that. I would like to make the rawhide boots next. I think that's all we need right now. You'll make the sleeping bags eventually. Let's go ahead and fill up the canteen. Let's take another drink for ourselves if it'll let us. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and auto stack and sort again and determine what we need to stash for now. But we are just kind of waiting on materials again. So let's go back out and chop a few more trees. See if there's anything else in vicinity that would be worth chopping while we let those materials do the work here. I think we are going to build one more container as well. Start storing some of these more basic resources that are not necessarily a pain to gather, but take a while to gather. And so if we die, we don't lose everything, like the rope, etc. It can take a while to pick up and keep up with. So we want to make sure not to lose that. But we will in the future go into the more intricate building, multiple levels, etc. But we're just frontiering right now. Playing single player is definitely a different experience, and near as much fun for me personally. Right, those are all done. Good. Auto stack, sort all. Let's go ahead and let's do just the basic chest. We'll stick those somewheres. Probably over here in the meantime. Let's store all the rope, store all that. Things that are harder to come by are gonna go in here for now. That needs to stay on the hot bar, which means that needs to come here. Okay, good. Let's add some trunks here. that's all we'll need for now. Yeah, those bricks are gonna take a long time. So the best use of that brick would be to then craft the brick forge, the first set of brick. And we'll cancel. We won't cancel at all. We'll just let them work. But we are going to do a bunch more planks because we have the wood to spare right now. Do 50 more planks. And I think in the future as well, team, we're going to go check out the PvP server to some degree. There we go. Alright, we got some spare coal that we will stash. We got some leather that we will stash. And some of that. Okay, I'll just stack it. Okay, there we go. We don't need any of that right now, but the coal will be useful in the future. We'll store the bullets. Keep those on us. Store the shirt. We do have this now, so we can go ahead and set that up right there. Or try to set that up right there. Alright, I think we're going to move this out of here. Move it right there. Let's take some of this. Okay, so now what we'll need to do next up is gather quite a few more materials and push towards all that stuff. And I think we're going to go ahead and use the remainder of the iron ore to make 20 more rounds, because that's going to become a staple on us as well. But we've pretty much used up all the resources. We've established a very basic base camp. We have pretty much what you'll need for the first couple of hours of gameplay. At this point as well, you would then want to go off and get back to gathering resources and seeing what you can do. But I think at this point, guys, we're going to call it here for episode 1 of single player as we learn the game together, step by step here. Really enjoyed it. I think it was a great experience. The bear kill was very nice. But again, guys, it's just basic how to build a camp and go from there. Y'all take care and have a great night.